much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the game where you'll be rewarding for knowing the obscure rather than the obvious. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, I'm Roz. This is my mum, Sarah, and we're from Northampton.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Barbara. This is my husband, Raj, and we're from Harrow.
Couple number three.
Hello, I'm Matty, and this is my mum, Jeanette.
And finally, couple number four.
I'm Reese, this is Sam, and we're both students in Newcastle.
And these are today's contestants. Thanks very much, all of you. A very warm welcome to the show. It's lovely to have you with us. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. He's large, and should events beyond my control, force majeure notwithstanding, prevent me from successfully completing this episode, in charge. It's my pointless friend. It's Richard.
Hiya. Hey, everybody. Hello, everyone. Now, there's two pairs on their third and final show today. Roz and Sarah on their third and final show. They've been through to a head-to-head, and Reese and Sam also on their third and final show. But they've been through to a head-to-head as well.
Yeah.
So they've both got what it takes. This is their last opportunity. They can't both do it. Jeanette and Matty, how lovely to have you here. Welcome along.
Thank you.
And Raj and Barbara, who knocked out in the last one, you can tell where Barbara is from, right? I mean, we found out on the last show, but the accent gives it away as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, sometimes you turn up on a lucky day on this show.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Barbara has turned up on a lucky day today.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
I mean, just round one.
Oh, round one, OK, good then.
Not the whole show.
Not the whole show, but who knows? If it's good for round one,
exactly.
maybe...
Ah, if only there's a way of finding out.
Oh, I know. Well, we could just do it.
Oh, my goodness, let's play Pointless.
Oh, come on. Steph and Jack, by the way, won the jackpot last time, so we're starting off with a jackpot of £1,000. There it is. Looks a bit like that. There we are. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. Now, remember, at all times, the pair with the highest score at the end of each round gets eliminated, so keep your scores low and everything will be great. Best of luck to all four pairs. Our first category today is US geography. How do you like that? Can you decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns US states depicted on the 50-state quarters. Richard.
Yeah, the 50 state quarters, that's some coins that were minted for a certain project. We're going to show you descriptions now of some of those, 7 on each pass. You have to tell us which state we're talking about, please. So there'll be a little description. There'll also be the capital of that state. So which US states are these, Barbara?
OK, let's reveal our first board of states. A peach and the state motto, wisdom, justice, moderation, Atlanta. The 3 ships that brought the first English colonists to Jamestown in the spring of 1607, Richmond. The Statue of Liberty against an outline of the state with the inscription Gateway to Freedom, Albany. A mansion with a thoroughbred racehorse behind a fence, Frankfort. A race car atop an outline of the state, Indianapolis. A star atop an outline of the state and the inscription The Lone Star State, Austin. And a pelican and a trumpet with musical notes, Baton Rouge.
So those are the things that were depicted on those special quarters.
Right. OK, thank you very much. Now, Roz, welcome back. Your third and final chance to get through to the final and take that jackpot home. Remind us all about yourself, Roz.
So I'm a travel agent. I like to go travelling in my spare time. I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie as well when I do, so I've been bungee jumping and skydiving and all that kind of thing around the world.
Now, of course, it's a fantastic time to be travelling in Europe because the exchange rate, the kilometre against the mile, is it's much, much more favourable.
It used to be 2 for 1 when we were kids, didn't it? Miles to kilometres.
Almost parity.
Yeah, amazing.
Roz, what are you going to go for?
I think I'm going to go for the bottom one, say Louisiana.
OK, Louisiana for Baton Rouge. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Louisiana. Louisiana is right. And down that goes 14. Very well done indeed. Great start to the show.
Yeah, the brown pelican is the official state bird of Louisiana.
We should have a show bird, an official show bird.
Oh, that's a nice idea.
Do you think?
I wonder what it would be.
I know, a little chaffinch.
That's lovely. Just a little chirpy chaffinch and a stork.
Yes, for it to stand on.
Yeah, there you go.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Barbara, welcome back.
Thank you.
Tell us more about yourself, Barbara.
Well, having not been here very long, I haven't done very much here, but at home my love was fostering animals for my local county animal shelter, especially newborn kittens.
Do you have any kittens here?
I do not.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yet. Raj shaking his head. No to the kittens. How many kittens did you have back home?
In the 5 years I fostered over 250 animals altogether. My highest at any one time is I had 11 cats in the house. 10 of them were bottle baby kittens, so they were being fed every 2 to 5 hours.
Very good. Now, Barbara, to you, they're all perfectly obvious.
They are. I'm going back and forth between two, and I think I'm going to go for the 3 ships that brought the first England colonists to Jamestown, and that is Virginia.
OK, Virginia for Richmond. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Virginia. Virginia is right. Now, 14 is what Roz scored. Barbara on 20 for Virginia.
Well played, Barbara. Yeah, it's an unusual position, that, isn't it? Because I'm sure you know all of them, but it's working out which ones we know, which is a slightly different thing. Yeah, the 3 ships were the Discovery, the Godspeed, and the Susan Constant. Which of those ships would you like to have been on most?
Well, clearly the Susan Constant.
Yeah, it's a good name.
Yeah.
Godspeed is quite a good name.
Godspeed's a good name.
Yeah, Discovery. Yeah.
Discovery.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like it's been around the world quite a few times. It might be a bit rickety, you know.
It's quite an old name for a ship, isn't it?
Yeah. Discovery. Susan Constant. Susan Constant herself was there at the launch, I think. Smashed a bottle of Kentish fizzy wine against the...
Oh, lovely.
I guess very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, Jeanette, welcome to Pointless. It's lovely to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm a retired medical secretary, having worked for the NHS for 25 years. I come from near Norwich, and I'm a great fan of Norwich City since 1965. And I'm so excited to be here.
Well, Jeanette, how lovely. We're very excited to have you here. A couple of deep breaths. I'm sure you'll know these answers.
Yeah, well, I knew the bottom one because my nephew used to live there. And other than that, I'm panicking, but I will go for the top one and say Georgia.
Georgia for Atlanta. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Georgia. Georgia is absolutely right. 20 is our high score, 14 is our low. 37 for Georgia. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Well done, Jeanette.
Thank you.
Yeah, the peach is Georgia's state fruit, and they produce an awful lot of them. They have a peach cobbler day in Georgia, but there's a day for everything.
There's a day,
isn't there? But in Georgia, it's peach cobbler day.
Yeah, we do actually have a show fruit, which is the raisin, don't we?
Yes, yeah exactly,
raisin.
which we're very, very proud of. Yeah, and Atlanta is the capital of Georgia.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Reese, welcome back. Your third and final shot at that pointless jackpot. Tell us more about yourself, Reese.
As you know, I do media and public relations, but in my spare time, me and my housemates who we live with in Newcastle, all of us, we do a lot together. So most of the time we go cycling up to the coast, get some lunch, like fish and chips, and then cycle back.
Very good. So, Reese, this is your board.
So I know the top one's New York. I'm not sure if it's Indianapolis, Minnesota. I'm not sure. The last one, Austin, Texas, but I don't know whether to take a punt at Indianapolis. But I'll play it safe, I think. So I'd say Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. Yeah. OK, let's see how many of our 100 people said Texas for Austin. Down it goes 53. Not bad. 53 for Texas.
Yeah, I think probably better to go for Texas and take the risk. The Indianapolis one, Barbara, do you know that one?
Indiana.
Indiana is the answer to that one. And that would have scored you 8 points. The Statue of Liberty, you're quite right, is New York. New York State would have scored 36. Now, this is the best answer, Barbara. Best of all, and it is?
Kentucky.
Kentucky, absolutely, home of the Kentucky Derby.
Of course.
Would have scored 3 points.
Thank you, Richard. We are halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. Well done, well done. We start with Ros and Sarah on 14, then up to 20, Barbara and Raj, 37, Matty and Jeanette, and then up to 53, which is where we find Reese and Sam. So, Sam, you're a bit ahead, but not wildly. You get the new board. Use it wisely. Find a nice low-scoring answer there, Sam, and we'll see you in round 2. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 7 more clues to states from these quarter coins up on the board. We'll also be showing the state capitals as well. Naturalist John Muir and the Yosemite Valley, Sacramento. The Rocky Mountains, Denver. Mount Rushmore National Memorial, bordered by heads of wheat, Pierre. The Grand Canyon, with a saguaro cactus in the foreground, Phoenix. A grizzly bear emerging from the water, clutching a salmon in its jaw, Juneau. King Kamehameha I stretching his hand toward the 8 major islands of the state, Honolulu, and Orville and Wilbur Wright's plane taking off, and the inscription First Flight, Raleigh. Now, Sam, welcome back. Welcome back from Northumberland, Sam. Always lovely to have Northumbrians on the show. Sam, tell us more about yourself.
In my free time, obviously we said we like to cycle. I also like to draw as well. I like to sketch animals, draw, because obviously Northumberland's a really great area for wildlife and I live in the countryside as well.
Absolutely. OK, so Sam, you're the high scorers. We need a low score from you. Does that board look a little bit easier?
Yeah, I think I actually know most of them. There's 2 that I think I know, but I'm not sure which one would answer lower. So I'm going to go for Orville and Wilbur Wright's plane. I'm going to say North Carolina.
North Carolina for Raleigh. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said North Carolina. No red line as you're the high scorers. North Carolina is right. That's a great answer. Look at that. 4. Very well done indeed. That takes your total up to 57.
And Barbara, that's where you're from, I think. Is that
Yes,
correct?
it is. Right outside of Raleigh, in fact.
Ah, really? There you go. And they say they chose North Carolina because of the high sand hill, the sand to land on and high winds.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Matty, welcome to Pointers.
Hello.
Great to have you here, Matty. Tell us all about yourself.
Well, as you can see, I'm a nice tall 6'9". I'm 26 years of age, and I work in a factory making plastic caps. May not sound the most exciting job in the world, but it's pretty fun in my case.
Marvellous. Now, Matty, there you are on 37. If you can score 19 or less, you are into the next round.
I haven't got a clue on any of them, if I'm honest. The only one that's potentially is the Grand Canyon, but I don't even know where that is, and I'm going to guess at Detroit.
Detroit for Phoenix. Let's see if that is right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Detroit. Oh, bad luck, Matty. I'm afraid that's an incorrect answer. Scores you 100 points. Takes your total up to 137.
It's a city, not a state, I'm afraid, Matty. It does make me, with Barbara here, it does make me think how well Americans would do if they were doing a round on British counties.
Yeah.
Not great, I'm guessing.
I wouldn't have thought. No. There we are. Well, thank you very much, Richard. Now, Raj.
Alexander.
Raj, welcome back. Tell us more about yourself, Raj.
I work in film and television, selling compliance systems.
Just for the people at home, not for me, because of course I know completely what compliance systems are. What are compliance systems?
So the regulator in this country is allowed to walk into any broadcast facility and ask to see any content played out to air. Because of that, I actually like going to the movies on my own, 9 o'clock in the morning when no one's in the cinema.
These are in sort of screening rooms, special screenings for Raj?
No, just normal theatres.
Normal theatres?
Yeah.
And it's just you?
Just me and I.
And if you don't like one seat, you can just move along.
Well, not anymore, because you have to
of course,
reserve
yeah.
seating, and
of course there's no popcorn.
thank God.
Ah. I've been to see films where people literally unpack takeaways.
Oh, God,
and they've
no.
got them everywhere. And they're...
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't like that, would you?
No, not at
OK,
all.
now, Raj, good news. You are through to the next round.
So I'll go for Juneau and Alaska.
Alaska for Juneau, says Raj. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. No red line, because you're already through. Alaska is right. That's a great answer. Down it goes to 12. Takes your total up to 32, Raj. Very well done.
Well done, Raj. It's a classic quiz question, isn't it? Do you know the capital of Alaska? It's always a good one.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Sarah, welcome back. We know that you are a data compiler. What do you do with your data for the NHS?
Analyse it.
You
mainly.
analyse the data. But when you're not doing that, you
When I'm
sing in
not
a
doing
choir?
that, I sing, yes. I don't have the travel bug like Ros, but I do have places that I love to go, and I'm very envious of Sam and Reese because my favourite place in the world is Northumberland. I'd go to Lindisfarne any time.
Any time. When were you last up there?
Last year.
Quite something, isn't it? OK, now, Sarah, you are also through to the next round. Doesn't matter what you score. What are you going to go for? This board's all yours. If you wanted to fill in all our blanks, you could.
I think I know them all. Sacramento is California, Denver, Colorado, Phoenix, Arizona, Honolulu is Hawaii, but I think I'm going to go for Pierre, South Dakota.
South Dakota, says Sarah for Pierre. No red line, you're already through. How many of our 100 said South Dakota? It's right. Down that goes to 2. Very well done indeed. The best till last takes your total up to 16.
Very nicely done. I think I was reading again, Barbara. I won't call on you on every question in the whole of the show, I promise. But I think the Americans don't pronounce it Pierre. Is that right?
Pear.
Pear.
Oh, pear.
Pear.
I'm sorry, I started that because I said Pierre.
It's okay.
But we would
I'm
always
sorry.
call it Pierre.
Well, we would.
Because that's how it's written.
Well, it is.
It's not written pear, is it?
No, it's not pear.
There's a number of ways of spelling pear, P-E-A-R, P-A-I-R, P-E-R-E, but that ain't one of them.
No, exactly. We actually considered pear as our show fruit before we settled on raisin.
Yeah,
It's
exactly,
just
we did.
more for portability.
Yeah, but then we thought there's so many ways of spelling it.
Yeah.
Well, we've heard all of these answers now, so let's just take a look at the scores. Obviously, you couldn't have beaten 2 points. A terrific answer. Sacramento is California. Would have scored 22. Denver, Colorado. Would have scored you 40. Phoenix, Arizona. Would have scored you 37. And Honolulu, Hawaii. Would have scored 48. Biggest answer up there.
Thank you very much, Richard. That brings us to the end of our first round, which means we have to say goodbye to our first pair, Matty and Jeanette. I'm sorry to say it is you. That was a really tough one. However, you'll be back next time. And if you don't go through to the final that time, you'll be back the time after that. So we're going to see tons of you, which is lovely. Matty and Jeanette, thank you so much for playing, Matty and Jeanette. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. Well, there we are. 3 pairs remain, and congratulations to all of you for making through that round. Particular congratulations to our lowest individual scorer, who is Sarah. Well done to you. Lovely, a score of 2. And, in fact, Ros and Sarah were our lowest combined scores, so very, very well done, score of 16. Our category for round 2 this afternoon is internet music. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many of Madonna's most streamed songs as they could. Richard?
Yeah, in 2019, the official charts company produced a list of the 40 most streamed songs ever by Madonna or featuring Madonna. Can you give us the names of any Madonna songs on that list, please? That's up to the end of 2019.
Thank you, Richard. Sarah?
My worst possible subject. I'm going to go for Lucky Star.
Lucky Star, says Sarah. Let's see how many of our 100 said Lucky Star. That's a great answer. Look at that. 6. Very well done, Sarah. Great start to the round.
Yeah, not bad at all for your worst possible subject. Yeah, 25th on the list of Madonna's most streamed songs.
Thanks, Richard. Now then, Raj.
I'll go for Holiday.
Holiday, says Raj. Let's see how many of our 100 said Holiday. Well, 6 is what we got for Lucky Star. Holiday now takes us down to 29. There we are.
Yep, and that was her 8th most streamed song. We've got an early Madonna so far, haven't we?
We have.
Holiday
very
and a
much.
Lucky Star.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, Richard. Now, Sam. Sam.
Yeah, it's a bit before my time, I think.
Yeah, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Absolutely
Right.
unacceptable. In every, you know, she still exists. You know, those songs are played. That is unbelievable,
Unbelievable.
right?
Unbelievable,
Can
Sam.
you believe it?
No. Verbal warning, I think.
Well, hold on, it's gone to VAR. Let me check. It's a yellow or a red, I'll tell you that. Because it was pretty he went in two-footed.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't he? He didn't sort of just, he wasn't kind of, he didn't hide it. He literally said, before my time. I mean, you couldn't be.
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
They're saying yellow. That's a yellow card. It's just a yellow, but anything even close to that again and you are off. Whoa.
Okay.
Before my time.
I think sometimes these young players, they just lose it.
Rush
They
of blood to
lose
the head.
it.
Do you know what?
I think it's a rush
I
of
think
blood
it's
to the head.
too much money, too young in this business these days. Do you know what? It's the lifestyle. They get used to it. You know, it's the acclaim. He'll have had, 2 shows worth of acclaim in the streets. It's absolutely gone to his head. But listen, yellow, you got very, very lucky there, I would say.
Okay, Sam. Okay, play starts again. There we are. Back in the game.
Yeah, so I love Madonna. So I'm going to say Like a Virgin.
Like a virgin, says Sam. Okay, let's see how many of our 100 people said like a virgin. It's right. Down it goes to 61. 61 for like a virgin.
Yeah, well played, Sam. That's number 6 on the list. Another of her bigger hits. Got to number 3 in the charts originally, Like a Virgin.
Thank you very much. We are halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. 6, the best score of the pass, is yours. Once again, Sarah, fantastic on that near podium. Up to 29, where we find Raj and Barbara. Then up to 61, where we find Sam and Reese. Reese, I've said this to you before. We need a low score from you. So good luck finding one of those. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, Reese, we are looking for the titles of songs that were in the top 40 of the most streamed Madonna tracks in the UK.
I also love Madonna.
Good. Nice.
I don't have a clue, to be honest. I'm gonna take a punt at one of the James Bond themes. I think she sung. I'm just gonna guess Die Another Day.
Die Another Day, says Reese. No red line for you as you're the high scorers at the moment, but let's see what happens when we say Die Another Day. It's right. That is a pointless answer. Very, very well done indeed, Reese. That adds £250 to today's jackpot, takes the total up to £1,250, scores you nothing, leaves your total at 61. Have you done enough, I wonder, to keep yourselves in the game? I hope so, because that was great.
It's beautifully done. You see what happens when you believe in yourselves. See, that's the thing. Instead of saying it's before my time, you say, no, that's it, I can do this. I've got it, I have it in the locker. Added 250 quid to the jackpot.
Yeah.
Beautiful, bosh. I mean,
Nice.
probably going home anyway, but at least it's a nice way to... Nice way to finish. I mean, to be fair, a bit before his time.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a bit before his
Yeah, a
time
little
asking
bit,
about it.
isn't
It's
it?
a bit unfair asking him stuff about Madonna, but there we go. Barbara.
Hello.
Barbara, you're on 29. You have to score 31 or less.
Okay. Well, if it's before their time, it's after my time, because I was raising babies.
Well, I don't know if there's an after my
Yeah,
time
I don't know.
yellow card.
She's thrown a... Oh, I don't know about that, but yes. We'll discuss this, to be discussed, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't know Madonna, so it's going to be a reach to the stars to pull something out. Light it up.
Light it up. Do you know, when you started reaching for the stars, pull something out, I wasn't sure you were speaking so poetically. I wasn't sure what any of these might have been Madonna songs.
No, light it up.
Light it up.
Yeah.
So, here is your red line. What happens when we say light it up? I think we probably know, but... Well, beautifully lit up there. That, I'm afraid, scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 129.
Good name, though.
Yeah.
It is a good name for a Madonna song. If she's watching, she's probably jotting that down.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Richard. Now, Roz, good news. You are through to the head-to-head.
Yes, thank you.
I think you've got a great answer.
I do have one that's risky that I guess I could go
Why
for
not?
now.
If not now, when?
I'm not entirely sure what the title was. I think it was 4 minutes.
4 minutes. No red line for you. You're already through. How many of our 100 said 4 minutes? Is it right? It is right. Oh, that goes down to 2. Oh, Very, very well done indeed. 8 is your total.
That's very well played, Roz. Yeah, that was Madonna with Justin Timberlake. That's actually the 5th most streamed Madonna song of all, 4 minutes. I'll give you the top 5, actually. 4 minutes is number 5. Number 4 is La Isla Bonita. Number 3 is Material Girl. Number 2, the 2nd most ever, is Hung Up. And number 1, Like a Prayer.
Oh, Like a Prayer.
Like a Prayer is her most ever. Should we take a look at some pointless answers?
Yeah.
Here's a few for you. Celebration, there's Die Another Day. Don't Tell Me. Give It to Me, Living for Love, Me Against the Music. All of these would have added money to the jackpot. Open Your Heart, Sorry, Take a Bow. You could have had also Jump, Medellin, and The Power of Goodbye. All of those are pointless answers.
Thank you very much, Richard. It's the end of our second round, and talking of The Power of Goodbye, Barbara and Raj, I'm afraid we've got to put that to the test now. We say goodbye. It's not goodbye, though. It's see you soon. You'll be back next time. We'll look forward to that very much indeed. But meantime, thank you very much for playing, Barbara and Raj.
Thank you.
But for the remaining 2 pairs, it is now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Roz and Sarah, Reese and Sam. You are now 1 step closer to the final and a chance to play for that jackpot, currently standing at £1,250. But before we play the head-to-head, shall we see if we can't boost that jackpot a little bit by finding some pointless answers? Here we go. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many varieties of pear as they could.
That's weird.
I know.
That's a bit spooky.
I know. Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We're going to put 6 pairs up on the board, if you know what I mean. 6 varieties of pear, not 6 pairs of things. 6 varieties. 2 of them will be pointless pairs, pairs that nobody mentioned. 2 of them, however, we made up. They're completely made-up pairs. Can each of our pairs work out which pairs are pointless, which pairs scored points, and which pairs are made up?
Got it. OK, I'm going to put up 6 single pairs on the board, OK?
6 pairs of what?
Pears. Just fruit pairs. Fruity pears.
Oh, different fruits.
6 fruity pears.
6 pairs of fruits.
6 fruity
like
pears.
Apple and orange.
No.
Would be
Just one pair. One pair.
Like 2 cherries.
6 individual pairs. 6 individual pear varietals will go up on the board. Varietal. That saved us, didn't it?
You pulled that from somewhere.
I know. 6 pear varietals will go up on the board, and we want you to spot the 2 on there that are pointless. OK, here we go. We've got Parsonage, Concord, Seckel, Derby, Arlberg, Beth. OK, Roz and Sarah will go first, but pool your knowledge here. Much better to share because it's in everyone's interest.
OK, it's not going to be Arlberg because that was each peach, pear, plum.
OK, yeah.
Parsonage? Is that going to be a...
Go for it. I trust you.
OK, we're going to try parsonage.
Parsonage. I mean, it sounds ridiculously likely, doesn't it? Let's see. Parsonage. Is it right? Is it pointless? It's right. Parsonage pear. Oh, it's a pointless answer. Very, very, very well done indeed, Roz and Sarah. Lovely job. Now, Reese and Sam. Can we truffle out the other pointless answer there?
You said Derby.
Yeah.
Is that a bit obvious?
Maybe it's like a
Should we
double.
just go for it?
Maybe it's like a double blind. Yeah, we'll go Derby.
You're going to go for Derby. The Derby pear. We've had the Parsonage pear. Let's see if the Derby pear is also pointless. Bad luck, I'm afraid. Not a pointless answer, but we got one.
We did get one. Very well done. It's the first time for a while, actually. Pear tree is a area of Derby, but Derby not a correct answer. The 2 that scored points were Concord and Seckel, who scored you respectively 4 points and 3 points. And one of these is pointless. One of these is incorrect. Well, you're quite right. The Albergs are the people who wrote Each Peach, Pear, Plum, the children's book.
That's exactly
right.
right.
That was incorrect. And Beth was the other pointless answer. Well done if you said that.
Thank you very much indeed. Very well done. You managed to find 1 pointless answer, which means you've added 250 quid to the jackpot. It now stands at £1,500. But who will be paying for it? Let's find out in the head-to-head. Well, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you are now allowed to confer. So that's very nice. Here comes your first question, and it concerns waistcoat wearers. Richard.
Yeah, it's also history, by the way. First time we've ever had 2 pairs, both on their 3rd show, up against each other in a head-to-head. So it's winner takes all here, very much. Either in the final or you're off the show. First time we've ever had it since we introduced our new staying on for 3 shows rule. And we're going to start with 5 people wearing waistcoats, but who are they, please?
Let's reveal the 5 waistcoat wearers, and here they come. We've got A. B. C. D. And E. There we are, 5 wearers of whiskets. Ros and Sarah, you're our golden couple, so you get to go first.
We are struggling with this one, so we're just going to have to go with A and say Kate Moss.
OK, A, Kate Moss. A, Kate Moss. Say Ros and Sarah. Reese and Sam, it's over to you.
I think we're going to have to go with E, right?
E,
So
yeah.
we're not sure of the others. So E, Gareth Southgate.
E, Gareth Southgate. So it's Kate Moss versus Gareth Southgate. Ros and Sarah went for Kate Moss for A. Let's see how many of our 100 said Kate Moss. Kate Moss is right. And that goes down to 59. Meanwhile, Reese and Sam have gone for Gareth Southgate. For E, let us see how many of our 100 people said Gareth Southgate. Gareth Southgate is right, and oh, that's 63. There we are, very, very close. But Ros and Sarah, Kate Moss pips it, and after 1 question, you're up 1-0.
Yeah, it's a close one. Those other 3 now. B is
Francis Rossi.
Francis Rossi from Status Quo. He would have scored you 25 points. Do you know C?
It's Gregory Porter.
Yeah, the soul singer Gregory Porter. He would have scored you 15. This next one is the most successful female snooker player of all time, Rhiannon Evans. Well done if you said that, because it would have scored you 1 point. Terrific answer.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. OK, now here comes your second question. Reese and Sam, you get to answer it first, but you have to win this one to stay in the game, so good luck. Our second question is all about things that share their names with superheroes. Richard.
Yep, 5 descriptions of things that also happen to be the names of superheroes. We'll give you the initials as well, but what are these things, please?
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 things. And here they are. 1982 horror film directed by John Carpenter, TT. Town and administrative district in southeastern Turkey. B. A highly venomous spider of the genus Laterodectus, which has a black body with red markings. BW. Nickname of the footballer Givanildo Vieira de Souza, who represented Brazil at the 2014 FIFA World Cup. H. And an alternative name for the liquid metal mercury, Q. Reese and Sam.
What's Quicksilver?
Should we go for that? Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go for alternative name for the liquid metal mercury and say Quicksilver.
Quicksilver. So Reese and Sam, Quicksilver. So Ros and Sarah, the board's all yours. Do you want to talk us through it?
The only one I know is Black Widow, but Mum thinks that the Turkey town is Batman. Do you want to go with that?
I don't think we'd win with Black Widow.
OK, we'll say Batman for Turkey.
Batman for the Turkish district. Let us find out then. Quicksilver, say Reese and Sam. Is that the alternative name for Mercury? It is. That's a good answer. Down it goes to 29. Not bad at all. Meanwhile, Ros and Sarah taking a little bit of a punt here. Is Batman a town and administrative district in southeastern Turkey? Let's find out. It is. Very well done, Sarah. And it wins you the point. And it goes down to 5. Very well done indeed. And it means after only 2 questions, you're straight through to the final 2-0.
Yeah, the battle of the third timers just goes to 2 points. Very well played. And you took a very good risk there because BW Black Widow would not have won you the point. It's a big scorer. Black Widow would have scored you 62 points. The one at the top, the horror film, is The Thing, which would have scored 17. And the footballer is Hulk.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And Hulk would have scored you 11.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. So the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round, I'm afraid, Reece and Sam, and this is where we say goodbye.
Oh.
You've been fantastic. Twice you've been in the head-to-head. But it's been great having you on the show. Thank you so much for playing, Reece and Sam. But for Ros and Sarah, it's now time for the pointless fight. Congratulations, Ros and Sarah. You fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win our pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £1,500. Well, this is perfectly fitting, isn't it? Third time on the show, and here you are, finally, getting to play for that jackpot. What's going to come up that's going to please you?
Geography
would be great, yeah.
We've already had that, so
Well,
maybe some science, literature,
Yeah.
not sport, please, not film.
well, 4 things will appear, and you know that behind each of those will be 3 other slightly less scary things, but here are the headlines. 4 headlines for you to choose from. Hot entertainment, decades of the Turner Prize, rare breeds of poultry, and football's continental confederations.
Poultry.
Not the Turner Prize.
No.
Definitely not football.
I don't know. We could name countries
Yeah,
In
is it going to
football.
be? Is it going to be countries?
or cities. It's better than
Hot
entertainment, surely.
entertainment. So it's either taking a real risk on poultry or hoping that we can do
You choose.
geography.
It's up to you.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you choose.
Okay, we'll go for the football and hope that it's geography.
OK, football's continental confederations.
I've seen a few risks on this show, and usually we say to people a risk is a good thing, and today it's a very good thing because it's exactly what you're hoping for. It's exactly what you're hoping for. We are looking for the name of any territory or sovereign state that has a national football team which is a member of the Confederation of African Football member associations, any territory or sovereign state that's a member of the Asian Football Confederation, or UEFA, which is the European Football Federation. So any territory or sovereign state that has a national football association that is a full member of one of those 3, please. That's up to November 2020. Very best of luck.
Thank you, Richard. Now, as always, you've got up to a minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. Are you ready?
Yeah.
OK, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Okay. African's probably going to be best, isn't it?
Well, it might be, but
Togo.
if the UEFA is also the same as the people in the Champions League, there are some that are outside Europe and they might be a good go.
Okay.
So Kazakhstan is in that,
Okay.
and Azerbaijan is.
Okay.
But I don't know if that means they're in UEFA.
We can
because
try
I don't
one
know
of them.
football. African. Benin.
Sao
Burkina
Tome.
Faso, you always have to say Burkina Faso if there's a chance to say Burkina Faso.
Comoros.
Comoros, yes. Cabo
Sierra
Verde.
Leone.
Asia,
Middle East is going to be in Asia, isn't it?
yeah.
Bahrain.
Oh, but Israel's in.
Kuwait.
Israel's in the.
Is it UEFA?
Well, I don't know whether it's in UEFA again, but it's in the Champions League, so presumably it is.
Yeah. Well, it's the
So
UEFA
should
Champions
we go
League, is it
for-
not?
10
I
seconds
wish we
left.
knew football. So we're going to
What
go
should
for
we
one
go for?
Africa and 2
Let's go
weird, 2 weird you,
Kazakhstan,
but Israel and a weird African one.
Which one?
OK, that is your time up. Let's have your 3 answers.
Okay.
What can you give me?
Well, as we said, we don't know anything about football, so we're kind of hoping that our deductions are right. We're going to go for, under UEFA, we're going to go for Israel
Israel
and
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
and Kazakhstan.
And then Africa.
Benin.
Benin. OK, of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer, do you think?
I'd say Benin because
OK, Benin
the
we'll
other
put
two
last.
depend on us being right.
Least likely to be pointless.
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan, then Israel will pop in the middle. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order then, and here they are. We've got Kazakhstan, Israel, and Benin. 3 perfectly good answers there. The question is, are they right? And might they be pointless? If one of those turns out to be pointless, you will be walking away with 1,500 quid. What would you like to do with that? Roz, I'm going to ask you first.
Well, I mean, I'll always put it towards travel things, but it's actually my dream to get my pilot's licence. So I think I would start
Oh, well, that'll
that.
help with the travel.
And, yeah, just
Oh,
take
my
myself
goodness.
off.
Yeah. Sarah?
Not really being a traveller. I still might put it to a trip somewhere that we might actually go to together.
Very nice. Well, let's hope one of these answers at least will be pointless and will win that jackpot for you. Kazakhstan is your first answer. This is a bit of a punt. You're putting Kazakhstan under UEFA. Anyway, let's find out. Let's find out for £1,500 if Kazakhstan is right, and if it is pointless. It is right. Kazakhstan is absolutely right for UEFA. Let us find out where it stops, because if it goes down to 0, you leave here with £1,500. Still going down. Kazakhstan going down through the single figures. You've done it! Absolutely fantastic! Look at that! Kazakhstan was a pointless answer. You are taking home today's jackpot of £1,500. Very, very well done indeed.
And an object lesson in staying calm under pressure. You said, we want geography, we don't want sport. Comes up as football, and you worked out that football can mean geography, and it couldn't have worked out more beautifully. So very well played. Virtually every single country you said in that 60 seconds was a pointless answer. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of pointless answers here. I mean, it was essentially name a country this round. So it went absolutely beautifully. But you absolutely took a risk, and congratulations. Other things that you mentioned, well, Israel and Benin were both pointless answers. Your other 2 answers up there. I'll go through the pointless answers for everyone at home as well. We'll start with Africa. Lots and lots here. Angola is a pointless answer. Gambia, Namibia, Tanzania. You could have had, I'm trying to look at ones that you haven't mentioned. You mentioned so many of them. Burundi, Djibouti, the DRC, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Eswatini. Moving on now to Asia. A few of the stans in here, you're quite right, working out that Kazakhstan and Israel are both UEFA, but Kyrgyzstan would have been a pointless answer, the UAE, Uzbekistan, Vietnam, Afghanistan a pointless answer, Bahrain, Bhutan, Brunei, loads and loads of pointless answers here. There's even loads in UEFA, funnily enough. Lots and lots of answers here. Well done if you said Albania, Iceland, Romania, Ukraine, Armenia, Belarus, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Bulgaria, Cyprus, Faroe Islands, Finland, Georgia, Gibraltar, Kosovo, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Moldova. They think it's Moldova, it is now. San Marino, Serbia, Slovenia and Turkey. All of those are pointless answers. Very well done if you got any of those at home. And terrific, one of the best risks I've ever seen taken on the show, and it paid off handsomely.
Thank you so much, Richard, and thanks once again to Roz and Sarah, our brilliant winners who take away today's jackpot of £1,500. Well done. Join us next time when we'll be putting more obscure knowledge to the test on Pointless. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.